Ah, you fooled me this week.
Fooled you that week.
How you doing?
I'm a fool this week.
I didn't know where you were. I looked for you in the back.
Where was I?
You were here.
Fine.
Thank you.
So
That's good that I wasn't
today,
lost.
Part of our show will be in Spanish. Really bad American trying to do Spanish.
Hey, could you get the door for me, Alfie?
Yeah. Hi, how you doing? Good. Pretty good.
Oh, thanks a lot. That was great.
I also have a maraca.
Maraca?
And I can do both of you.
So isn't that contradictory as Mexican, something from Morocco from Mexico?
Should I do it outside across the street?
I don't know. I just want to see if it's working.
Okay.
No, it is. No, I am. Got to find a new laptop for the library. I burned out the first laptop. It overheated at No Go Maroki last Tuesday, so I had to replace it.
I'm sorry, man.
Very disappointing.
No. I'm a socialist, so I can't do anything about it.
A sociopath?
Socialist.
Oh, a socialist.
So I can't do anything about it because our government doesn't recognize socialism.
Boy, you should have saw that Henry Ford special on TV. That was creepy. He was like a top Mason, hated unions, hated the Jews.
Is he socialist?
He's dead.
He's dead. Oh.
Makes cars though. Many
Yeah,
cars.
I don't hate anybody. I love everybody.
Many cars are made under his Tuesday.
Yeah, I love everybody. I'm not going to kill anybody. Actually, he made the car affordable for everybody.
Well, that was weird. Is then he languished for a while, never got out much. They went into the inner cities and saw all these like the wall-to-wall people that he had created, this new society. Freaked him out. He's like, I hate this. What did I do?
Let me know when I should start.
If it's that weekend, yeah, I thought it might be that weekend, but if it is, I'm going to stay there in case you guys.
Very busy. That's the one thing.
Probably. So where is everything?
Yeah, I'm on a TV show today.
Nice sombrero.
Thank you. How are you doing today?
Not bad, sir. What is
Pretty good, pretty good.
Oh, hotel.
Play the kazoo for us?
I'm going to play kazoo, guitar, and I have a maraca. So if someone wants to play the maraca, they can hang out with me and play maraca. Yeah, we're live.
Where?
It goes to the internet and it goes to channel WYLU cable access, and then eventually, yeah, like I said, eventually it goes to a podcast on YouTube. We put it on YouTube, but only the good parts on YouTube. You can look at it. I can't give it to you, but if you hang out,
Give it back to you.
oh, you want to
Put
do
it down and give it back.
You know, actually, if you stood in the background or something, it'd be great for this this video I'm working on, because I just learned how to play the night they throw those Dixie down. So you can stand there and play the maraca while I probably back like there so that they can see you.
Yeah, so like,
Sergio. See, here we go.
Johnny K.
No, this is the night they drove old Dixie down. Then I'll play a Johnny Cash. Virgil Kane is my name, and I drove on the Danville train.
Check out old Dixie.
Yeah. Till Stonewall's cavalry came and tore up the track again. In the winter of '65, we were hungry, just barely alive. I made a tent, Richmond fell, was a time I remember oh so well. Sing it with me now. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. Back with my wife in Tennessee, one day she called to me. Virgil, quick, come see, there goes the Robert E. Lee. Well, don't mind chopping wood, and I don't mind if the money's no good. Take what you need and leave the rest. Should have never have taken the very best. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. Like my father before me, I will work the land. And like my brother before me, I took a rebel stand. He was just 18, proud and brave, but a Yankee laid him in the grave. And I swear by the mud below me, he can't raise a cane up, back up when he's in defeat. Sing it with me out there in the audience, watching this show. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and all the people were singing. They went na 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 na. Yeah, like I said to Terry earlier, parts of the show will be in Spanish. This is a song I wrote in English that I've changed parts of the words in Spanish. Hola, como seas? Hola, como seas? Hola, como seas? Mucho gusta, mucho gusta. I like amigas, you like amigas, we all like amigas. I need amigos, you need amigos, we all need amigos. You ain't got no one for your amigo. Come on over and visit me, I'll be your amigo. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Good to meet ya, good to meet you. How about a little kazoo on this one? Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. you? Hola, ¿cómo estás? So how are you doing out there? Are you having a good day? Are you having a celebration? It could be your birthday. Or maybe it's you're celebrating the 4th of August. Well, the 4th of August really isn't a holiday, so that was a month ago. So if you didn't figure that out, I'm sorry if I wrecked your chance to celebrate on the wrong month. Here's another Spanish song I'm working on. This is a lot of the Spanish, which is very little that I know, in the music of La La Bamba. La La Bamba. La La Bamba. La 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 Bamba. La 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 Bamba. La La Bamba. Si, si, senor. Si, si, senorita. Si, si, senor. La Bamba. La 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 Bamba. Mucho dinero, por favor. Mucho dinero, por favor. Si, si, senorita. Si, si, senor. La 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 bamba. La 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 bamba. I hope I didn't insult anybody from the Spanish sect of America. I hope you appreciate that song, and I hope you're having a great day. This next song is this is kind of a scary song. Because we're entering the twilight zone. Your hands feel funny. Were you abducted by aliens? Your hands feel funny. Were you abducted by aliens? Maybe I've been reading too many science fiction novels. Maybe it was the comic books. Some were DC, other were Marvel. Your hands feel funny. Were you abducted by aliens?
I think he was.
Your hands feel funny. Are we moving to the other side?
Moving to the other side.
Okay. You guys, nice having you in the audience.
Yeah, I made it on TV. My new laptop worked.
Okay.
Yeah, so aren't you happy? I'm happy.
I'm happy.
Well, I'm happy that you're happy.
I'm happy that
I'm
you're
not
happy.
as happy as you.
I'm not as happy as you are. Because you're so happy.
Yeah, you're so happy.
I'm happy because you're happy. Because you're happy that I'm happy. That's why I'm happy, because you're happy that I'm happy. But I'm really happy because you're happy. Because I'm happy. Because I'm happy because you're happy. Or am I happy because you're happy because I'm happy? Because you're happy because I'm happy? Or one of us is happy, or maybe we're both depressed and we're acting like we're happy because we both think we're happy, but both of us are really depressed because we're being happy because other people think we're happy, and because we're happy because the other person thinks we're happy, and we're really depressed because we're faking like we're happy, and they think we're happy, and then they're depressed because they're only happy because they're making us happy, and we're not really happy, and they're not really happy. Isn't that really happy? I mean, when everybody's happy because they're not happy. It's kind of funny that a lot of people are happy because they're not happy, because they think they're happy because someone else, they think they're making someone else happy who's really miserable, but he's acting like he's happy because he doesn't want the other person to think he's miserable. So he's acting like he's happy, but he's not really happy because he doesn't want the other person to think that he's unhappy. So everybody is happy because everyone else thinks they're happy. But no one's really happy. Everyone's just making everyone else happy. Okay, should I do it? We'll go back to the Twilight Zone. Your hands feel funny. Were you abducted by aliens? Your hands feel funny. Were you abducted by aliens? Hi, maybe I've been. Hi, how you doing? You want to be on my TV show? You can come over and say hi, and then you can be on the TV show. Hi.
Stuff over here.
Yeah, you guys can play the maraca if you want.
Twilight Zone song?
Well, yeah, it's called Abducted, but I don't think I'm finishing it today. So everybody's going to be wanting to know what the rest of the song is, which is kind of cool because it's still a new song. And
Stop way up there then?
I'm also working on this rap one. Should I do a rap? I'm a dude that's a dude, and I'm cooler than cool, and I'm not gonna fall for you. I'm not gonna do what you wanna do. No rapping. It's illegal. Are you gonna kick me off the show? I'm cooler than cool, and I'm not messing around with what you're trying to say. I'm not gonna play that game you're trying to play, because I'm cooler than cool, and I'm dude that's dude, and I'm rapping. Why are you laughing? Don't you like it? Are you saying I should quit? I'm not going to. I'm not a fool. Hey, I rule, and I'm rapping, and you better quit laughing or something weird will happen to you. It's true. The world could end just because you were laughing at my rapping. Or maybe it won't end. I don't know. Anyways, that's the rap I'm working at. Oh. We'll go back to singing now. I hope that was cool, man. I made that up last night when some guy was trying to tell me, hey, play this rap that I want to hear. You do these chords, and I'll tell you what to do, and then I'll start rapping. And I didn't want to do rap, so he was mad at me. This only has one chord. That's why you're bored. This only has one chord. That's why you're bored. One chord. You're bored. You're bored. One chord. Let's see. I got my phone here.
Oh, yeah.
No one called me again. No one called me, but I'm not going to give you the phone number because then you'll call me and
Probably bore you.
well, you know, a lot of people want to just call and talk. Hey, I got this thing I want to sell you. I would like to sell you. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, Wasi.
I want to sell you. Well, why do they call me to sell me? I mean, don't they? Hi, Mr. Zero. You got to be on this side to be on TV, and I don't have any bread for you. Yeah, you know, anyways, this is a song I wrote about being on the phone. You should rub your nose a lot, and then they wonder why you keep rubbing your nose while you're on TV.
Well, back in the late 70s and 80s, it was probably because you were doing a lot of cocaine.
Oh, I don't do it.
Well, I mean, back in the day.
I don't do any drugs because the Lord saved me. Drugs can make you want to commit suicide. The song is called "She Is Talking on the Phone." Oh,
You're real close.
I'm real close. Should I yell?
It's all about
Okay, get ready to turn down your volume. Ah! Okay, back to normal volume tone now. The song is called "She Is Talking on the Phone." It's all about she is talking on the phone. The video shows a lady talking on the phone. The CD insert has a picture of a lady on the phone. I call her up, but she's talking on the phone. Yeah, the line's engaged because she's talking on the phone. I want to talk to her, but she's talking on the phone. So we never go out because she's talking on the phone. The song is called "She Is Talking on the Phone." It's all about she is talking on the phone. The video shows a lady talking on the phone. The CD insert has a picture of a lady on the phone. You know, when she gets in her car, she's talking on the phone. She doesn't see the traffic ahead because she's talking on the phone. She's oblivious to the fact that she's talking on the phone. She gets in a terrible accident, she's talking on the phone. The ambulance comes, she's talking on the phone. They take her to the hospital, she's talking on the phone. They operate on her, and she's talking on the phone. When you die, will you be talking on the phone? Who are you going to be talking to when you die talking on the phone? Hi, my name is Art Paul, and I'm not home right now. But if you like, you can leave a name, a number, and a good time to call. And when I get a chance, I'll call you back. Thank you. Oh, do you have a phone? Is someone calling me? No. I didn't give out my number, so that's why no one's calling me. Hi, how you doing? Today I have books to review. I brought some boring books. Yeah, I got, this one's The Best of Ken Jackson. It was written by Ken Jackson. I think it's poetry. I'll read one to you. This one's called Walk Talk. When you go on a walk, you gotta understand the talk. What they mean by round the tower, walking past the yellow flowers. Jam will take us to the lake. Fitza brings along a rake. Should we bring 2 or 3? Cigarettes, they aren't so free. Then we walk the Judy walk. Luckily, if we see a hawk, maybe even then a deer, but who cares, nobody's here. Indian mounds are in their place, makes you think of outer space. Administration building thing, maybe then we'll even sing. Let's go on a nature trail, we can do that without fail. But then we walk up Killer Hill, suppose I have to leave a will. That's one of Ken Jackson's poems. Have you ever read Ken Jackson's The Best of Ken Jackson?
I like the cover.
This is what he looks like.
Oh, he plays guitar too.
I might be able to get him on the show sometime.
With the guitar.
Yeah. Or, you don't want him with the guitar?
Oh, tell him it's a live show. It's Saturday, August 2nd. What time it is now? It's a little after 10.
Oh, you posted that on my Facebook?
No, just let the audience know that it's live.
This is live. We're not dead yet. On August 2nd, we're on the show. Right here, live. Or was live.
Still is.
By the time you watch it, it'll be live, but it'll be Memorex. Are we getting promotion from Memorex?
Sony cassettes. We're getting pallets of Sony cassettes.
Okay.
Shipped in right now.
Sony cassettes. Shall I read another one of these poems?
Tell the story of Act 10.
What's Act 10?
Well, once upon a time, there was an evil governor. And he had an evil legislature that were all his drones and minions. They were like trolls.
Yeah, I heard that.
But they lived under the bridge and did everything they could so that people would not pass over the bridge.
I heard that. Teachers have to have less money now.
So they invented a law called Act 10 to suppress the masses. Well, it worked. 5 out of 10 Supreme Court judges think that it's just fine.
Yeah, well, you see, the governor wants everyone to work for minimum wage.
Less. Don't you get it? Many more jobs can be. Why these elementary school children that are watching this show now can go to work tomorrow without their parents' permission for $2 an hour.
Wow.
That's what they want.
Yeah.
If many can like use a sledgehammer.
I could then teach.
Well, I'm thinking,
they want people without degrees.
When you start seeing those kids out on the highway, and the bulldozers and heavy equipment operators lose their jobs to these kids making $2 an hour, they're going to be out there working for less too. So
well, his next plan is to get construction and the firemen and police and eventually everybody but his own job.
Oh, so if you get hired by the state, you have to be a policeman and a fireman and a judge. So you got to do it all.
Well, I don't know. I think policemen lost some money too, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do another one of these poems by. They're not lousy. Did I say lousy? Oh, what? No, I'm going to do another one of these poems. Morning stretch sonnet. Morning stretch. It's very therapeutic. That is when we really do it. Monday mornings can't get in. I figured that I just can't win. It's not that I really love it, and I'm not that much above it. I haven't done it for a while. Missing it doesn't give me style. Probably just a busy morning. Busy doesn't give me warning. Exercise is my desire. Tomorrow's why should give me fire. I really want to stay in shape. Just to live for goodness sake. That's kind of nice. That's for people that like to exercise. Then you won't have a big belly like me.
It's getting better though. When you stood up, it almost went away.
Oh, okay.
Sit like that all day.
Here's a shorter one. Need. People see me as just one, and I'm pretty all alone. Yeah, alone in one rhyme. There's many Kens inside of me. Oh, I see. Lone and own rhyme. Okay, I'll start all over. People see me as just one, and I'm pretty all alone. There's many Kens inside of me, and I'm always on my own. Wishing, hoping, loving, moping, always going my own way. Wonder if I'll ever leave. Maybe getting out someday. I like that one. Need is pretty good. Are we getting boring now?
No, we still hear everything you say. We just can't see it. Where do you go?
I went to the Twilight Zone.
Costume change.
Hi. Anyways, that was a really nice book by Ken Jackson. You'll probably see him on the bus sometime in Madison here, or sometimes he plays his guitar, but he only likes to play professional gigs. He doesn't want to play on the street, and he doesn't want to be made fun of. Sometimes I see him at open mics, though.
You ever go down to the Union for their open mic?
Yeah, they want to draw your name out of the hat. If they don't draw your name, you...
So they did the Gomers thing. That's what Gomers do. They got so jaded, they just throw all the names in the hat.
Yeah, I decided to just do the comedy club on Wednesdays instead of the open mic at the Union.
They don't pay you for that, do you?
But they let me legally sell CDs at the comedy club, where the Union gets mad if I try to sell CDs.
That's funny. Hey, get out of the street. We own this street.
Yeah, I was in front of their building. I didn't know they owned the sidewalk in front of their building.
The Union bothered you there too.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
I just came across the street. I had my guitar, and this lady said, "Please play me a song." So I started playing her "I Like My Mother." I never asked her for money, but then she's really good. She's in heaven, and she's really nice. Anyways, yeah, she says, "Oh, I really like that song. Here's some money." And then the Union staff come out and said, we told you, you're not allowed to play." I said, "I didn't know the front of the building was your property too." "Yeah, we own the front of the building and the back of the building, and we told you not to solicit your songs." "Well, can I play inside without taking money?" "Not unless there's an open mic. We don't want you playing your music. You can't just sit there and play the music. You have to be hired." Am I too loud?
Wow.
So I was in shock, and I freaked out.
Was it the tall guy?
It was a guy and two girls. They took 3 people, came right out, and scared the heck out of me. And then they wouldn't leave until they thought I was calm, because they were afraid I was going to be dangerous. And I think they even called the cops on me just because I didn't agree totally with what they were saying. All good. Well, you know, we worked it out. They told me, "Yeah, I can't play in front of the building, not in the back of the building, not in the building, unless I'm either hired or it's an open mic, and I can't sell anything when I do." And you know, it was just like scaring the heck out of me, because they brought 3 people out. All they needed is to have one guy, have him come out and say, "I'm sorry, Art. You didn't know the front of the building was our property. It is too. And I'm sorry you can't." And see, all I got was $1, and I wasn't asking for it. She just gave it to me because I liked my mother, and I played it on the last show. I gotta play like different songs. I'm trying to think of a song I never played on any of the shows. What one did I play? Oh, this is called The Worst Pie. Have you ever had the worst pie? I don't know. I think this pie is worse than the worst pie you ever had.
got a new phone.
Oh, does it say something on it?
Well, it might say what time it is, but it's hard to see it.
Anyways, so every Wednesday at like you go there like 15 to 9, like quarter to 9, and you get a good seat, and then I'm the first act. They say, just before the show, now announcing the incredible, and then I Art Paul Slosher, and I run up on stage, and everybody's excited, and they all applaud me, and then I start doing a funny song. And the last one I just did was one of them, and this is another one. This one's called Google. Maybe we should get Google to sponsor our show.
Call
I don't
Mr.
know
Google.
anybody from Google.
Call
but
Mr. Google.
if you're from Google and you're watching this right now, get a hold of Terry at Facebook.com. Terry Klein, is that right? Or
Something like that.
and then Terry will, and every week then we'll talk about Google, because next week we're not going to talk at all about Google unless Google sponsors us. But this week I'll sing Google, and maybe this will encourage you to, if you're from Google, to want to sponsor us. Google, 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 Google. Just type in letters, numbers, or symbols. Find out if it's a website, a virus site, or a porn site. Google, 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 Google. Type in your own name. See what weird, strange pictures they took of you. Google, 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 Google. Type in the president's name. See if they took pictures of him with strange women. Type in Lady Gaga. Find out if she's a woman or a man. Google, 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 Google. Type in your neighbor's name. Find out what he really does for a living. Type in Sharon Stone. See what strange pictures they took of her. Google, 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 Google. Type in numbers, letters, or symbols. Yeah, anybody can Google. Even your baby's sister. But if it's a porn site, you better get her off the computer. Google, 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 Google. Type in ukulele. Find out where it really came from. Type in the Twilight Zone. Watch black and white old shows on YouTube. Google, 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 Google. Hi man, how you doing?
Latest start.
Well, we're on TV. Do you want to do your sports report?
Oh, I have a phobia to cameras.
Oh, you don't want to tell anybody who you think's going to win the World Series?
I think the Brewers are for real this year. It'll be interesting to see. And then now in a month, you have LSU playing Wisconsin at Houston.
Oh, great.
So a lot's going on. It'll be very interesting to see where the Brewers are a month from now.
Okay, thanks for your sports report. That guy knows a lot about sports. If you ever want to know about sports, he hangs out at the coffee house down the street over at the Royale, the Royale coffee place. You want to hear some more rap? Name is Art, and I'm not you, and I don't always do the things you want to do. Say, play the Beatles or play the Supremes, but I'm not into that imitation thing. Because Elvis is dead, and I'm alive, and I don't like to do no imitation jive. Because a clone don't make a very good rock star. You never really know who they are. Imitate everyone every day. I'd rather play my own songs my own way, because my name is Art. Yeah, my name is Art, and I'm not you, and I don't always do the things you want me to. Say, play the... and play Queen. But I'm not into that imitation thing. Thank you. I forgot one of the words there, but I know. Yeah, we're going to go up on the construction tower one of these days. Or we wish we could. If we got permission, that would be great, wouldn't that? I could be way up there playing my guitar. And then everybody could see me. Hi, do you want to be on the construction tower up there? Oh, you don't want to be up there? This is the instrumental portion of our show. If I don't talk, it's just all instrumental. You know, last night, I'm really depressed. I hate these people. They come up to you and they say, you know, you're just plugging away on your guitar like this, you know, without playing chords. And they say, well, I want to play a chord. No, I'm doing a classical song just using 3/6 notes. Well, I bet you don't know the name of all 6 notes. Well, what does it matter? Why are you here? I mean, I'm not in your school. You're not my teacher. Anyways, I do know them. It's D, and then this is A, this is D, this is G, this is B, and this is E.
Can you do a, let's see, C, F, G, C, A flat?
C, F, what?
C, F, G,
G, A flat.
C, F, yeah, C, F, G.
A flat would be one down. What song is it?
Gershwin does the A flat after a C.
Okay, we'll write a song about Gershwin. Gershwin does A flat after C. I want to go out with you because you're really pretty. loved this lady, and then she turned him down for marriage, and then he wrote Rhapsody in Blue, and right after he wrote it and died, she came along and was changing her mind. So the rest of her life, she had to live in the agony of being depressed because he died and she was without anybody. It was a really happy movie. Okay, it's time for that chorus again. Gershwin does the A flat F. Okay, be my honey. Gershwin does the A flat F C. Thank you. That was a new song. I don't know if I'll ever play it again. But it's time again for another book review. Don't you just love books you probably will never get a hold of because they aren't available just anywhere. This one's called Mr. President, a book of U.S. presidents by George Sullivan. The library might have this, you never know. It's a scholastic book.
Oh, I found a book the other day, and I don't read books. Guy brought it over. He got it from Steephenville Lending Library. I used to work for a company called TCI, Telecommunications, when I was a cable guy. The book was about the president of TCI, the little-known John Malone, and the book was called Cable Cowboy.
Wow, man, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
No, but I want to. But he drove the company $14 billion in debt by ruthless acquisition.
Oh, great, man.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, this is about all the famous presidents, and it goes all the way to William Jefferson Clinton, which is Bill Clinton's secret identity that he only tells his girlfriends. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. I was reading the Globe at Walgreens. I was bored, and they said that Chelsea, the Globe said this. I'm quoting the Globe. Chelsea might not be Bill Clinton's daughter.
Oh, scandal.
Because Hillary's been fooling around. But, you know, if I had written that, I would have wrote it the other way. I would have said, is Chelsea really Hillary's daughter? I mean, I don't believe anyone wants to fool around with Hillary.
I think Clinton was actually married to George Bush.
Really?
Yeah, Bill.
Bill was married to George Bush. That wasn't in the Globe.
That wasn't in the movie, was it?
No, they didn't write that in the Globe. Where did you read that?
The Inquirer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's different. I'll read the Globe, but the Inquirer.
No.
Anyways, this one has Gerald Rudolph Ford in it as well. And Richard Milhouse Nixon and Lyndon Baines Johnson. I like how the author writes their real name that they probably never used. John Fitzgerald Kennedy. Hey Fitz, come over here, man. I want you to meet this woman, Fitz.
Her name's Mary.
What?
Her name's Mary. No, it's Marilyn. No.
Her name's Marilyn Fitz. Dwight David Eisenhower, DDE. Hey, DDE. Are you really going to send those spy planes over to Russia? I'm not reading what the flick says. I'm reading the facts that I heard about from myself. But Harry S. Truman, they left this out. On the other ones, they give you the middle name, but on Harry S. Truman, why didn't they write the middle name? Yeah, I got it free. Yeah. Yeah, would you like to read that?
Not right now.
Okay. He's not going to read it now. He was in office from March 4th, 1881 to September 19th, 1881. He was in office almost a year. I don't know if it tells you what happened to him. Less than 4 months after he was taken in office, Garfield was waiting for a train at the station in Washington, and this guy named Guitar, Guiteau, no, there's no R in it, stepped forward and fired 2 shots, and Garfield slumped to the floor. The wounded president was carried in the White House. Doctors were unable to locate and remove the bullets. They didn't have a way to do surgery back in those days because they didn't know where the bullets were. Because X-rays were not invented for another 14 years. See, if you had a time machine, you could bring an X-ray machine and you could go there, and then Garfield would still be alive, and the rest of history would you know, Republicans would rule everywhere. Just 80 days after he was shot, Garfield died.
Oh, did I tell you?
The next president was Chester Alan Arthur. He was also Republican, so that didn't wreck the Republican Party. They replaced him with a less confident Republican who became the 21st president. But he was not the 20th. I don't know if he stayed in office. Yeah, he was only in office for 4 years, and then he died a year after he was in office. So, you know, this tells you all the facts about the president, and then you can make up your own facts, and then see if people know the facts. And if they don't know the facts, you can get them to tell everyone else the wrong facts.
Did I tell you my latest theory about Henry Ford?
No.
He's an alien, or he was an alien.
Oh, really?
They did a PBS special. That's where I learned everything.
Did you get that from the Esquire or the Globe?
It was on PBS.
Oh, from PBS, they said he was an alien.
When they, well, no, when he would like turn his head and get in the right profile, and the shadow would hit his light around his eyeball arches, he looked like a Ferengi. Seriously. So I was sure, like, well, they sent him down to Earth, you know, made sure that there was cars and pollution, you know, part of the reptilian conquer, you know. You didn't know that, did you? I didn't either until I watched PBS. So.
I think you need to contact the Globe about it. The Globe needs more information.
They need to know about that, don't they?
They already do? The Globe does?
Well, no, they're probably watching this webcast right now, and they're right on Wikipedia right now looking it up. Was Ford an alien? You know.
You can type it in Wikipedia.
It says that he is right in Wiki.
But you really need to be a member of Wikipedia to get away
I won't give to archive.org either.
Yeah, but if you're a member of Wikipedia and don't give, but at least have they'll know who's been typing in the wrong.
I like to barter with those people.
Yeah,
I barter with
they
Google.
need to know who's typing in the wrong information.
I barter
so
with
if
Google.
You become a member.
I search a little, I give a little, you know.
But if you just write it in and it stays up there for a while, people start to believe it.
I stuff envelopes for Google.
Really?
I'm trying to get him elected. Mr. Google wants to be president. So.
Is there a Mr. Google?
And Mrs. Google.
Hey, if your name is Google, we want you on the show. Especially if your name is spelled Google. We think we have a lawsuit. We can sue Google because they're using your name. Yeah, well, that's my book here. It might be at the library. I got it free, but I think I got it free in the little library. But whoever put it in the little library, they bought it at Borden's Books for $3.99. Can you believe they've wasted that much money for this lousy book?
Yeah, I think they were giving away the cable cowboy books. Every time you went to a cable convention, they insisted that you have the book. You know. Then they check you at the door to see if you brought it with you and didn't throw it away. Where's your book? Go back and get another one.
Well, I went to a convention where this guy was going to teach us how to, make lots of money on interstate.
Interstate commerce? No. Interstate 80?
Real estate.
Oh, real estate. Real estate on the interstate.
On the internet.
Oh,
Anyway,
okay, yeah.
This guy, he has these cool ideas for real estate, but he kept, every time he'd tell you something, then he wanted you to buy more stuff. And I didn't buy anything. I just went there. There was no food or anything. And you were supposed to get a free camera for coming. So I went there and they didn't have no cameras when you were done.
They didn't have any cameras.
No, they didn't have no cameras.
They had no cameras, but there weren't any.
They didn't have none cameras.
It ain't right, and it sure isn't.
Ain't is a word. Isn't.
So is flash mob.
If you had ain't.com, that would be a cool website. Then you could have a website about saying really bad words. Here's Mr. Sparrow. He wants your food. If elected,
You will not serve.
food.
You will work for food.